I keep getting heckled in the street. I don't know if it's the way I look. It's just, you know how people heckle you from a car? But when I was younger, I'm like, yeah, I could take this. But now I'm old and I'm getting in my feelings. And I go, why? Don't do this. This hurts me emotionally. And I remember walking with a friend and I just hear this dude go, hey man, you got change? And I go, no, I'm sorry. I felt that was polite. And then he goes, okay, well, I guess today's got to be the day that I got to start robbing motherfuckers with a gun. Okay, why am I the first one? You know what I mean? I don't want to be the guy to set you off. Now I have anxiety. Like, what did I do? Did I say it wrong? Just kill me. Don't give me that anxiety for 4 more blocks, you piece of shit. Who set you off? Why me? I'm a nice guy. I answered you because I've been robbed before. It's scary. That's why. I've been robbed. And I knew I was getting robbed because a person was walking across the street, but not this way, but like on an angle like this, which is scary as shit. When you see someone coming this way, you're like, why are they doing that? Because normally that's the normal, I know you're walking, but this is a weird, what are you, a sorcerer? Why are you coming at me? Is he floating? I don't know. He might be floating. But his hand was on his leg, and in my head I go, gun. That's what I kept saying. Gun. Gun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and he's coming closer, I go, gun. I don't know if it is, but he's getting close, I go, gun. He gets close, it was a gun. I guessed it. I was pumped. I'm a good guesser. I wanted to share it with him. Like, I was like, hey, man, but you can't. It's a robbery. You can't be like, hey, man, I guessed the gun. Like, I wanted my props. That's what I wanted. It's fucking dark outside. It's a weird angle. You know what I'm saying? I have glasses. These are all positive things for me that he should respect, right? But I knew it was his first time robbing and my first time getting robbed because when he pulled the gun out, a squirrel ran in between us and he almost fell. Do you know how fucking annoying that is? This is my first robbery. This is supposed to be intimate. I gotta tell this story. How are you rattled from a squirrel? You can't be like, hey, you can't do that sound in a robbery. Watch a goddamn video or practice. You know what I'm saying? Practice and then come to me. And because he put the gun to my head, which is, it's scary. That's a very scary thing. And one buddy always goes, well, man, I would have just grabbed the gun and just threw it into a lake. This is what makes me mad. You know, why are you adding the lake? You're a shitty-ass storyteller. There's no way you could have grabbed the gun. I've seen you at a push-pull door at a mall. There's no way that you would have grabbed the gun. I go right into it and tell the door to fuck off. Do you understand that you should die? That's what I told him. I said, you should die. There's no way, right? So now I have the gun here, and then the robber goes, give me everything you got. That's too broad of a question. Everything you got? Can you be more specific? I have coupons in my pocket and $100. I can't give this guy coupons. I don't know if he likes the store that I go to with these coupons. Do you see the dilemma? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't be like, hey, and he goes, what the fuck is that? I go, I didn't know. You didn't tell me ahead of time if you like going to this grocery store. I got coupons on deck. You should be pumped as shit, right? But now you're mad at me because this is not the specific place you want to go. I don't fucking know. This is my first robbery. Why don't you ease up and appreciate what you got, right? Because but you think you could talk. I was like, I could talk. So I was going to be like, hey, I got coupons and $100. So I went, yeah, like that's all that came out. And he's this close to me, right? And I go, try again, bro. And I go, ugh! Like nothing was coming out. It was just me screaming into his face. And he's looking at me like, what the fuck? Like I could see. He's like, I don't know what's happening. I never planned this part of the robbery, so I don't know what to do. This guy panics, flips the gun, hits me in the face. And I wasn't even mad because it wasn't a fucking angry hit. It wasn't out of malice. It was like a hit of like, I don't know what to do, dude. Sorry. So I respected that. He's like, how do I stop that sound? But I didn't fall. That was the dope part. I did not fall. I went like this, and I go, holy shit. I was like, I'm a man. Like, you know, like I had too much of a moment with myself. Like I went, oh, and when I came up, I smiled. I shouldn't have smiled. You don't do that in robberies. I came up way too smiley. I was like, yeah, and I even go, I do hot yoga. I don't know why the fuck I said that. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I don't even do hot yoga. I panicked and I said hot yoga, right? I just picture the robber going, yo, I don't know what to do, and just putting the gun down and then taking a cab home. That's what I figured.